Hello, good morning. What up, niggas? Got a OU battle to give to y'all motherfuckers today versus BigEricShun from Average Asylum. And I just caught on to what the fuck his name is, and that's pretty gay. But anyway, I wanted to try out my new P.Diddy team. So here it is. I lead off with P.Diddy, and he leads off with Escort. And Escort wanted to escort P.Diddy back to his limo, but P.Diddy said he ain't having that shit and punched that bitch right in her face. So, yeah, I successfully kill off that Roserade, which is nice. So, P.Diddy is out there, um, feeling himself. So now he sends out this Dust Nor, and I thought he was gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp, knowing that my Lumberry's burned. But he goes for the fucking EQ, and I'm like, what the fuck? He hits my P.Diddy, P-Tran with an EQ, but I have a, Sugar Berry, so he's gonna shrug that off. So now I switch into P.Diddy, and he goes for Earthquake, and I'm gonna go for the Toxic. So now I know that since he stayed in, I know he has Ice Punch, but I know I can live that Ice Punch, not so well, and yeah. So now I'm thinking since he has Ice Punch, he doesn't have T-Punch, so that means one of my pokes can come in safely on this shit. So I go for the Roost knowing that he's gonna EQ, knowing that I'm gonna send back in Heatran, but I'm not. So he goes for the Earthquake, and I get my health back, and that EQ is not gonna do anything to me. So now I'm going to predict him to switch into something that can resist my Earthquake, and I'm gonna switch back into my P.Diddy. And he goes out into this Togekiss, and I'm like,
Nigga, you gay.
man.
You gay. Y'all niggas are gay. Nigga, you gay. That's gay.
So yeah, he sends out this P.Diddy, and he goes for an Air Slash. So I stay in knowing that I can, knowing just trying to scout what kind of Togekiss it is. So yeah, he gets a crit here, and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't matter. But I want to tell you that that matters, and I'll tell you why at the end of this video. He goes for Air Slash on my Heatran, and yeah, that doesn't do shit, but I get the fucking flinch. And I'm like, god damn it, man, this fucking nigga shit is gay. So now I successfully set up my Stealth Rocks, and I should have fucking switched out right here, but I stayed in. So I know that it's choice some way, but I'm not sure what the fuck it is. Or it couldn't even be choice. It could be like still be the flincher set. So I send out my P.Diddy to scare it off, and he goes into this Magnezone, predicting my Stone Edge. I should have went for the fucking superpower, but whatever. Like I said, I didn't know what kind of Togekiss it is, and I didn't want to overpredict because overpredicting is always my downfall. So now I go into Celebi to absorb whatever move he wanted to throw at me. He goes for the T-Bolt, which was kind of bad. So yeah, so P.Diddy is out here looking all fucking good and shit. He's saying you can hate me now, but he won't stop now. He can't stop now because he can't stop, won't stop, and all that bullshit. So now he predicts my Thunder Wave here and goes into this fucking gay ass Ice Age looking piece of shit. So yeah, I switch P.Diddy out and go back into my P.Diddy, which is my Gyarados, and I get the Intimidate on that shit. And I knew he was gonna go for the Ice move, so he goes for the Ice Shard. So I'm thinking since he has Ice Shard, he doesn't have Ice Fang, which is nice. And I see the Life Orb, so I'm thinking, fuck yes, I can fucking do some damage now. So now he switches out here. I'm not gonna go for the Dragon Dance, knowing that he still has that Dust Nora. I'm just gonna go for direct damage because I'm smart. So I'm gonna go for the Waterfall, and I'm gonna hit that Dust Nor down to about yellow health, and Sandstorm rages and shit. So now, before, remember I said that one of my pokes can come in because it doesn't have T-Punch. So this was one of the pokes. So now I'm thinking that he probably has Ice Punch, EQ, Will-O-Wisp, and Pain Split. So now I'm thinking that he's gonna Will-O-Wisp here. So I go for the Taunt or Pain Split, but he has a Thunder Punch. So I'm like, what the fuck? You have Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, and EQ. Like, what the fuck is like what kind of crack are you smoking? Cause I want some. So yeah, that just fucking fucked me up right there. So Gyarados kind of did shit, and that play right there just fucked me in my ass. So now yeah, send out P.Diddy, and I'm gonna go for a crunch to kill that Dust Nor off, not over predicting, not doing none of that bullshit. So now yeah, I'm out here looking gangsta as fuck, feeling like P.Diddy. And yeah, he sends out this Togekiss, and he knows a crunch won't kill it. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for the Aurora Spear here. And I go into Gliscor knowing that if he go for the Air Slash predicting my Celebi switch, I'll be good. He goes for the Aura Spear, and that does a chunk. So I'm thinking that this thing is, I'm still thinking it's Specs, since I don't see any leftover life orb. I'm still thinking it's Specs. So I predict to switch. I predict him to predict my roost and go into the Mammal Swine. So I'm not gonna roost. I'm gonna go for the Earthquake to get some damage on that Mammal Swine. Because right now that Mammal Swine is very threatening to my team. So I go for the EQ here, and now I'm going to fear the EQ from him to predict my T-Tire switch to predict the Ice Shard. So I feared the EQ, but he goes for the Ice Shard. So I'm like, what the fuck? Over prediction is always my fucking downfall. I always fail to fucking over prediction. So now he goes for Ice Shard. That does fucking a lot. And I was thinking that I could possibly live another Ice Shard from that thing. But yeah, so I was going to switch into T-Tar here to life overstall him, but I thought he was going to predict that and go for the EQ. But you know, my dumbass over predicting always rapes me. So yeah, going to P.Diddy here, knowing that I can live an Ice Shard easily, and yeah, he's gonna die to fucking what's his face. I should have fucking went for the goddamn no, I'll go for the crunch. Never mind. Fuck what I just said. So now I see he goes on to this Vaporeon. I'm like, fuck my life. I lost because Vaporeon can handle my last two guys. I should have kept fucking Celebi alive, but then I'm thinking, no, I didn't lose yet because Surf is not gonna kill me. I'm gonna get some decent damage on that thing, and I'm gonna Earthquake that Vaporeon to hell. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna win this shit. So anyway, I go for a crunch, get the defense drop. I live at 89 HP, 89 minus 20 is 69, which P.Diddy loves to do. And yeah. So I'm gonna crunch that Vaporeon, and that's gonna bring it down very low so that he's gonna kill me off with a Surf, and I can bring my Gliscor in to come and revenge kill it with an Earthquake. So that Surf is gonna take out P.Diddy, and I'm going to send in, god damn it, after turn effects is gay. So now I'm like, you can hate me now, but I won't stop now, and I can't stop now. You can hate me now. So now P.Diddy is like, can't stop, won't stop, bad boy for life and all that bullshit. So now I kill that shit off with an Earthquake, and I'm thinking this motherfucker, like, I can kill this off with an Earthquake too, but this shit is Scarf, so I should have predicted the Scarf. So now I'm thinking, oh shit, Explosion, that shit's gonna take my ass out. But I lived, and I should have fucking roosted to be safe, but I went for the Earthquake, so I'm like, fuck me in my shit. And I live with 40 HP, but I'm thinking, yeah, I can stall this fucking Togekiss out. And turns out, this Togekiss is Scarf, so that's gonna kill me off with the Aura Spear. And back to that Machamp, that crit mattered because since it's Scarf, I would have lived with like 76 HP. So anyway, that's good game, BigEricShun. Love to rematch with you again, and like, rate, comment, subscribe, guys. Peace out. Oh yeah,